And we're back.
We are back. Episode 15, baby.
Episode 15. Here we coming through. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh. Well, that's so crazy. I'm also thinking about how tomorrow is Thanksgiving.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Well,
No,
when
Thursday.
this episode comes out.
Yes. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, guys.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. And it's like okay, it's so funny because it's like we trying to train I'm trying to train our brain to like
Yes.
we
To pretend like
we're
it's Wednesday.
yeah, you know.
So it's actually Wednesday. It's not Monday. That's when we
No,
film, guys. We film Monday, and then we put it
yeah,
out on Wednesday.
but we like to give
And
it to
so
you
that's
guys as
like,
if we are here in the day with you, if that makes sense.
yes,
But yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah,
Guys,
I can't believe
we
it.
watched Wicked Part 2
Oh
for
my
good.
gosh, so good.
I definitely give it an 8.5, and after a few days after watching it, I still give it a strong 8.5. I think though it's a 10 out of 10 as a whole movie.
Yeah,
Like if you put all of it together as one, you
I
know,
agree with that actually. Yeah, because I
because
feel like the first movie was still so good to me.
they were just kids in college having a
Yeah,
good time. They were in their youth, like the prime of life and stuff. And like everything was just so joyous. And like it was so many, which it's so funny. I feel like I've gotten new thoughts from the past 24 hours with it,
hmm,
where it does remind me a lot of, I think, college, where you're in school and you're so confident on what you're going to do outside of college or outside of school, and you have all these dreams and stuff because you got all these crazy resources when you were there. And then when you exit out of school, bro, it's dark. It's like, okay, this is the real world. This is like
mm,
the lessons now. Use all those tools that you had, and you now got to use it in the outside world, basically.
yeah,
But and it's just like not as colorful and joyous as like college, truly. But you do feel that growth. And to be honest, I was looking at clips on TikTok, and I think Fiero had the most growth out of
oh,
everyone.
100%. We
Yeah,
see him
like I
coming
was just
real
looking at
egotistical.
the whole
Yeah,
dancing through life
hmm,
scene, and just how much his ego was so high, and he was so all about his looks and just the things that he'll do, his little like um riz that he had. And then you go into For Good, and he's so mature, and
yeah.
he's very much like, this is not right, this is not fair, like I'm gonna help Alphabet as much as I can.
So my thing is like, what was the? My whole thing is about the time frame, I guess. Like,
Yeah, the time was very confusing with a lot of it.
because I want to know how far away, like, was this time? Like, I understand we're getting the backstory in the first movie, and then we kind of get caught up to the present moment in the second film. But I'm like, okay, but like, what is it? How much time in between that happened?
Yeah, I think it could have been a good amount of time. Like, I'm thinking in my head, maybe a couple of months
Mm,
before she wrote on the sky, being like, the wizard lies to you and stuff, because it seemed like she be you could just tell she's more comfortable with like flying on the broom, like the little tricks
yeah,
that she has where she can like jump on the broom with her feet and then like go onto it, type of thing. And how she can escape the monkeys. Like it doesn't seem like this is like her first rodeo
right.
escaping them, type of a thing.
Yeah.
And you could tell too, like Glinda, she has her own room now in that castle.
Mm-hmm.
So that was some time. I feel like that happened. And also, she kind of like knew where she was going. Her two best friends or following her, giving her like these activities that she's about to do. So I felt like all of this was maybe like a couple of months
I
after.
feel like it's probably longer than that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
True. I'm just thinking that
Assuming,
like
yeah,
the school of shiz and like the world, they do everything in a fast pace
yeah, that is true.
type of
Yeah,
thing. Where like in the real world, yeah, it would be like a year or a couple of years. But I don't know.
you know what? I think my problem is with like I be thinking too freaking hard about these things, and I'm too practical. I think because I be like,
You're like, give me
why,
the time. What
why?
month did this happen?
I'm like,
Because it's
what?
not making sense.
Like even down to like Figaro and Tin Man. Like I'm like, why? I was like, it's not accurate, but I think I need to take out my practicality from it and just
Because, yeah, because overall, the story Wicked is
it's a
a
great,
fan fiction
yeah,
book.
exactly.
Like, it was just from someone who really loved The Wizard of Oz and was like, I just want to make a fan fiction of and create something called Wicked to talk more about um, Glinda and the Wicked Witch. Because really, it's a made up story because her name probably wasn't even Galinda. It's just that person that started it created it like that.
Yeah,
You know, it wasn't made by the people that made Wizard of Oz.
that is true.
So there's going to be some like inconsistency and some like things that doesn't make sense and stuff. But I think it's because it's so freaking good
Yeah, you can't help but to
that
like tie
we
it.
can't help
But
it.
also too, we never watched me. Honestly, I was never familiar with this until like I just started loving Ariana Grande. Like knowing and even then when I knew like she wanted to play this role, I didn't even know what she was talking about. I know what it was.
I remember I've never seen Wicked, but I've always heard of Wicked because being a dancer and always loving musical theater, like I've heard of certain theater performances,
Hmm.
but never seen a lot of them. And so I just knew a lot of my friends that were in the theater world like loved Wicked, but I just never cared to like get to know what it was about. Like I always knew the gist
Right.
and knowing that it's the story of the Wicked Witch and how she's actually innocent in all of this, but I never knew the storyline on it. Like I never like took my time to read
To
on what it was
yeah.
about. Which I'm happy I didn't because I think that's what made it more exciting for us.
The experience of it all. We got to experience it even though we didn't get a chance to experience it in theater and like live take.
Yeah.
I think that the cinematics of it all really still I think to be honest with you, I feel like it made the experience a little bit deeper because it was a cinematic experience. We were really in that world, you know.
Yeah. That's why I freaking love cinema. I love cinema so much. I
Yeah,
think it's truly like one of the coolest things to have on planet Earth right now. And I think also too, this is such an amazing time to bring Wicked out on
I agree.
film,
Yes.
because now it's pulling people in towards musical theater and pulling people in towards dancing. And then this also goes into Dancing with the Stars and how
Yeah.
that's been a huge thing now, and people are appreciating dancing. And then going into cinema and movies and how movies are now coming back to its like the goodness of film again,
Mm-hmm.
like just good movies and good ideas, like we're bringing that back. And also gothic romance films, that's a huge thing now
Yeah,
this
I've been
year.
hearing about that.
It's just a bunch of that, like with Frankenstein coming
Mm-hmm.
out, gothic romance, like bro, cinema is coming back,
Mm-hmm.
musical theater, art, dancing. This thing is about
This
to
is
be
real
the
art
biggest
for
thing
real.
now.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm
You
so
know, like
happy. The world is slowly healing one step at a
at
time.
one step at a time, one day at a time.
One day at a time, one movie at a time. Okay? One movie at a time. But you have anything else to say about Wicked or
I mean, do we want to like really get into like our thoughts about it? I feel I don't know. Or do we want to spoil anything or
I know. Well, I say let's not spoil too much
Okay.
and stuff. Like, we could just say, like, we did enjoy it a lot. I love seeing Glinda's arc and everything.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, well, this is kind of a spoiler, but I'm assuming she got her powers at the end of the movie.
Yeah, I think, well, I'm not going to say which part, but I think at the end, like really towards the end,
Yeah.
um, she ends up receiving them. And I think
Yeah.
that is a beautiful thing because it was just like she learned what she was supposed to learn, and it's just like now you're rewarded. That's just like doing the hard work, doing the uncomfortable shit, and you're rewarded with, the good.
Yeah.
Literally, whoa, that's crazy.
And then talking more about it makes the movie sound even more
It
better
makes sense, right?
because it truly was. It was a symbol, like a symbolism, or it symbolized that hard work truly does pay off,
Yeah.
and like really fighting for what's right and being your authentic self without being afraid of what others think.
Hmm.
Like, you will be rewarded for being yourself.
Always will be rewarded for being yourself. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I love it.
But I say let's move on to our topics that we have, because we have some good topics,
We
y'all.
have some good topics, y'all. And I'll introduce the first one because I seen this post on Instagram the other day, and I thought it was so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
She was talking about how like our relationship to time, and like how is it, because we hear a lot of things like, oh, it just takes this amount of time, like, you know like um artists, like singers and stuff, like, we have those underdog stories. We love a good underdog story, but it's like we also associate underdogs with like the longer route, or like it takes more time. And I feel like when we kind of like yeah, like we agree with that, it's like we're agreeing on that contract for ourselves, if that makes sense. And it's like, why? Who said that it needs to take that much time? But then you have
Mm-hmm.
people that blow up overnight. You know what I mean? And I'm just using these things as an example, but I thought it was so interesting, like how we view time, and
Mm-hmm.
how does that affect the way that we live our life, and how we choose to show up in life.
Yeah. So true. And I feel like every time we get blessed with something, then we're like, you know what? This was the perfect time.
Yeah.
Like, this was it. And so you just have to, like, truly just believe in yourself that things will come, things will happen in that right moment,
Yeah.
truly. But it's so easier said than done with it,
100%.
because I have those moments too where, like, with my career, it's like, bro, I've been doing this for over 20 years, and I just still feel like I still just haven't had that moment where I feel truly, like, proud of myself, or like it feels like all my hard work truly did pay off. But it did. Like, there is
Yeah.
a lot of things that, like, I do have to be grateful for, and I am grateful for,
100%.
but it will come in due time, truly. And 27 is still young.
Yeah.
Like, 27 is still young, and we've talked about this in our 20s, how, like, your 20s is your growing pains, and it's the, like, if you're using it as, like, science terms, it's your hypothesis.
Mm.
Or is it the hypothesis part? Because your 30s is kind of like your conclusion or something. I forgot how, like, I
Yeah.
used to say
Cause
it, but
yeah, I can't remember, but hypothesis sounds right. This is like the
yeah,
experimental, the
'cause-
yeah.
exactly. It's just like, this is like where all the mistakes are happening,
Mhm.
all of the you're trying out these new things, and you're seeing how the reaction is, and then if it's good or bad, like, you write it out and
Mhm.
stuff. But, like, this is not the conclusion of everything
Yeah.
yet. And so I just have to like keep telling myself that. But it's really hard
It's
when
hard.
you just compare yourself and you have social media or just even the people around you that are doing the same field as you. And it feels like they're doing better than you or they're like living the dreams that you want. But time is just a man made thing.
Yeah.
Okay? Like,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you're just, it really doesn't matter like what age you are when you accomplish something or it's your time to do stuff. It's as long as you're just living in the moment
Yeah.
and it's in this life, like that's all that matters, I feel.
And like truly, I think, the main thing for me when I think about time, I think of control. And I think when
Mm,
we are so focused on time, that's us trying to control certain outcomes in the win. And those aren't things that you cannot control, and I think once you let go of that, then that's when the true control comes in and you
mm-hmm.
actually start controlling shit. Is when you stop trying to actually control the things, and just allow them to happen and unfold. But I think, with time, the thing with time, it's like we know that something's going to happen, something's going to, our desired outcome, whatever that is going to be there. We already know that, but we're trying to control when it gets to us. But it's just
Yeah.
like, bro, like the journey that you on right now, like we don't know when we're gonna get it. You're supposed to be experiencing these things through every single day life, having epiphanies, meeting people, experiencing things like, and you have no idea. Like, imagine if there was one certain thing that wasn't a part of this journey, right? But that was like a
Mm-hmm.
crucial point to you getting to your desired outcome because you're so worried about
Mm,
the timing and trying to control the time
yeah.
that you missed the most important step in your journey.
Yep. And that's how I feel with like, I feel like I'm at peace when it comes to like relationship wise with that, with time. Like, I don't ever want to force anything. I don't want to, just because I think someone's cute, like, I'm not just going to try to force myself to talk to them or
Yeah.
try to make something happen because I'm like, oh my God, I'm so attracted to this person. Like, we have to date. It's like, no, I'm going to let, what time is God. God is
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Okay. I'm on God's timing. That's
Wow.
it. And so when I let things, I just let things naturally happen now. I do not force it because I've been seeing so many videos on TikTok. I'm on like talk, you guys. I'm always looking at vlogs about mothers, but I've been seeing a lot of TikToks of these moms being like, be careful who you have a baby with. Like, a lot of people say it's important of being careful, like who you marry. No, it's be careful who you have a child with
Yeah.
because having a child will truly change you. Like, yes, that's like one of the best things that could ever happen to you. But when you just don't have that support and stuff, like that is just what truly like rocks your world.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm letting, when it comes to relationship, just to always be on God's time, because that's one of my biggest goals in life is to be a mom, but I just don't want to be a mom with anyone, you
No,
know?
you can't.
And so I truly let go and let God when it comes to like relationship wise, but also I need to have that same energy in my career too. But that one is just a challenge because I'm definitely like always try to be in control of my timing
Yeah.
with it. But I definitely say this is like the first year where I kind of, where it was a really good step on letting God take the wheel of that.
It's a practice for
But
sure.
yeah, but it definitely like came with a lot of anxiety and freak outs
Yeah.
and crash outs and stuff because I'm just like sitting still. But I'm like telling myself, it's okay, like you're sitting still for a reason, you're sitting still for a reason. But then they'll go back and be like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing anything. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like, what if I'm like behind and stuff? I feel like I'm behind because I'm seeing all these people get booked these gigs. But then I'm like, Shael, you literally booked 10 gigs this year
Yeah.
and you booked 3 last year.
And my thing is too, like a good way to look at situations like this, and I feel like it has helped me, is like the people that do have the lifestyle, I guess, or do are getting these gigs and stuff. I look at it like it's in reach for me. Like somebody I see, somebody I know is doing this, so like it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. And that's how I felt, like truly. And I feel like that sometimes, but lately, oh my gosh, it's so, and I get so shocked about it, and I truly take it in because I'm like, wow, this is a new like emotion, Shael, that you've been having, or like a change of insight. Like it's really interesting how this has shifted. Like when oh my gosh, everyone take a shot on every time I say the word like. Um,
Get someone mad.
because I'm getting annoyed myself. But when I go to the theater, or if I see a TV show or something, and it has to do with something that I want to pursue, I truly sometimes can't watch it for a long period of time, or I get really upset. I get very upset. And watching Wicked, I haven't like been able to watch Wicked Part 1 in a minute because like well, I've seen Wicked Part 1 a few times in theaters and stuff, but now this year I haven't really been able to watch it too much because when I see the dancing scenes, I really get upset. There's certain dance videos I don't watch anymore cuz they make me upset
Dang.
that I'm just not living the dream that I want, that I have been like I feel like fighting for and praying for and all that. And it's so funny when I think of that and that comes into my brain. And I'm just like, wow, Shia, like that's so funny because you were just never like that before. And now you are. And I think it's because like now like I'm so hungry for something.
Mm.
It's just like it's painful now at this point in time because I'm like I've been so close for how freaking long, like come on. But also I'm still like having faith, and I'm arguing with God all the time. Okay, me and him, we go at it
We
all the
go
time.
at it.
I'm just yeah, like I be angry with him, I really do, but at the end of the day, like I always tell him like I'm thankful and I love him and stuff. But you guys have to remember to like it's okay to be like talk to him and scream and yell and be frustrated, be angry. Like everything is not perfect,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely like working on like not being like that. But it's something that I've caught myself doing.
At the end of the day, I think it's good that you do get it out because at the end of the day, you not getting it out is meaning that you're storing it inside of your body, and that's just not
Yeah,
going to make
and
you
that
feel
like, I'm
good
just
over
not being
time.
real with myself. Because if
Exactly.
I'm just gonna act like I'm just happy all the time, and be like, oh my god, congratulations, and just like, which I'm always gonna congratulate my friends and congratulate the people around me, and it's always gonna be authentic and real, truly. But I'm not going to like for
Sometimes it,
myself.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
gonna
I'm
hurt.
not gonna lie to myself and be like I'm not upset
Yeah,
or something, because then that's not myself, that's not me growing and understanding the emotions that I have.
exactly. That's so real. And that's actually very healthy though, because that's you facing yourself at the end of the day. And a lot of people can't do that.
No, not at all. And it's just really funny that like I didn't have that before, but yeah, it's a thing where we have to get out of this mindset that there's a time limit and that
Yeah.
there's this time, but it's hard because everything around us um, involves timing. You got to get to work on time. You're scheduled at this time to this time. Um, Make sure you don't eat too late because it will affect the body. So really look at the time with that. And when you're going to hang out with friends or even start this podcast, trying to figure out what time are we going to film this at? Like everything has a time, you know? So
Right.
it I feel like that is like a lifelong lesson on not being controlled by time.
I think spiritually, anyways, because I mean, time, like you said, it's a man-made thing. It's more of a worldly thing where I think spiritually, it's just really allowing ourselves to not get upset by the time.
Mhm. So true. And I think that's like one of my things where I know um that I want to live by when I get older is not have an alarm clock. I just wake up whenever it's time for my body to wake up. And I'm just not using time a lot. Like, I don't need to use time a, a lot of the time when I get older. That's what I want when I'm probably like in my retirement age.
I hope that you can live that life before that.
I don't think I will, which is fine because I low key don't want to because I really want to be booked for like a lot of films and stuff as a choreographer. And I feel like for that, you have to have a time to like be on set type of thing, or, and have time for the dancers to get on time for the rehearsals. So I don't
Think
mind that
about
at
having to
all.
train your body to wake up at certain times where you don't need an alarm clock.
Yeah. And so, like, it all depends on what type of time that enters my life, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I
Because you
feel like
just
with
never know.
that, it's really interesting. Time is such like a interesting topic to discuss.
Topic, because it's deep.
Mm-hmm.
Time is deep. Like there's just so many alleyways.
It really
But
is.
I do want to get. I want to get into our next one, and this one's for all of the hospitality workers. We're talking about pet peeves that people do,
Mm,
customers do, um,
Jesus, yeah.
and it's just like you just would think that. I guess I don't know. I think it just really goes to show how people show up in human interactions
Yeah.
every day. Like, I mean, I feel like at the job I'm at now, like, I think it's so interesting. Like, people, okay, this is one thing I will always dislike is them telling me that they are ready to order and they still looking at the menu and like asking me questions and all these things. And I'm like, bruh, like, I asked you if you had any questions. You said no. And now it's like you're not ready. You still trying to figure out what you want. And then it's just like, what's that? Yes, like
Yeah.
I just feel like you should have been ready. And now I got a whole line of people, and now you're taking up time, going back to time.
Yeah. You know what I hate? I'm about to reenact one. I do this all the time. I'm at the register and I say, "Hi, like, what can I get for you?" And all they say is, "Hi, can I get a latte?" There's so many other things that you need to describe when you want a freaking latte. What
Yeah.
size do you want? Do you want that hot or ice? What kind of milk do you want? Do you want flavor or no flavoring? Because if I just write a latte in and they get in there, they'd be like, "Oh, I wanted that ice." How the fuck would I supposed to know that?
Right.
Bro, that should be pissing me off. So I literally have to ask all these questions, and low key, they be acting annoyed with me. And I'm like, well, whose fault is that? You should have been ready and telling me
Yeah.
exactly what you
You should have
want.
known.
Like, that stuff truly irritates me because I'm like, okay, do you want that hot or ice? Ice. Okay, small, medium, or large. Okay, do you want any flavoring? Like, you need to let me know with this stuff. Or I hate when people just say, can I just get what was it that they said? Oh, I can't. Dang it, I can't remember. But I just I hate when people don't really explain exactly what drink they want and then they get upset with us that we made something different.
And it's like when you go to other coffee shops, like how do you order? Like how do you go up and be like, I want a latte?
Thank you.
Like
They just expect us to make a whole like beautiful pumpkin spice latte just from them saying, "Can I get a latte?" Like, how am I supposed to know
if
that?
somebody were to order that, what's in it? Just a latte.
Like double shot and milk. That is
That's all they
it.
want.
That is your regular latte because you all you said was latte. Like, I need you to like use your mouth, use your brain, and figure out what you want.
Is that all that they be wanting though?
No,
Oh, they do be wanting extra shit.
they be wanting extra stuff, and then they get upset that it's only like a double shot in there. And I'm like, well, our
Okay.
standards are double shots, and that's like a lot of coffee shops are just double shots,
That's interesting.
right? Right? Or
Very interesting.
or they do this. They like to sneak. They like to try to cheat the system. They'll just ask for a double espresso on ice, and so I'm like, okay. I'm like, do you want any milk in there? Like a drop of milk or like sugar or something. They're like, nope, just want it like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then the person that's making it is like, okay, double ice, ice espresso for like Rachel or something. And then she'd be like, oh, can I get some oat milk? So we have to hand it to her.
Uh-uh.
And then they'll just pour it like all the way to the top. And then they just made themselves an iced latte for free.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Mm-mm.
Right. And so
I'd be like, hey, so actually it's gonna be about 75 cents dollar.
for real,
I'm gonna
exactly.
go ahead
Because
and
they're
cuss that
trying
out.
not to get charged for that. And so, but I make sure if I see them do that, like, hey, that's you basically just made yourself a latte, so you'll have to make sure like next time you have to order an latte if you want it to look like this. And then they'd be like, oh well, I just want a little bit of milk. That's not a little bit of milk, sweetie. That's a whole
Yeah,
latte.
no. And now you're about to get charged because don't play with me like
Yep, go
that.
back to the
That should
register.
be irritating me because, like, come on,
Go back to the register.
come on. You
Yep.
can do
Or
this with corporations. Don't be doing this with the small businesses, bro.
thank you.
Please.
Thank
Do
you.
that shit with the corporations. Respect the small businesses and their pricings and what they got going on. Like, I don't know why that be bugging me so damn hard. Like,
Respect the
finesse
small
the
businesses, truly.
literally
Or
finesse the corporations, man.
or they get upset with us about the pricing. Ma'am, I'm just the one pressing the buttons. Like,
I ain't got nothing to do with this.
I'm not in
I'm
charge
just
of
doing as I'm
pricing,
told.
the marketing, nothing. I clock in and I clock out and I go on about my day. I am
See,
like this place, I don't be thinking too much on it.
my thing is like get your money up and not your funny up. Don't ever come to me talking about the prices, bro.
For real.
I'm not the
Because
owner.
I will walk away. I will. Because they'd be like, oh my God, $5 for a drip coffee? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, it wasn't like this before. I'm
And
like,
that's why you keep
okay.
coming back.
So do you want it or not? Because I swear they complain and then they want us to be like, oh my gosh, you know what, sir? It's going to be on the house today. Because I'm sorry.
No, for real.
No.
I'm not doing that with you. I'm sorry.
I only give
And
free
if
coffee
you
to my favorite customers. Don't play.
no, for real. Like you gotta have a cool relationship with me. Like nah.
Exactly. And
Because
that's be taking months.
let me ask you this, because this is a big one, and I think it's funny. Um, how full do you feel like the cups be with coffee? Like we'll use iced coffee for an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much are you filling the cup up with ice?
We're very particular with it. We have to put it. It depends what drink it is. So, say for a
Mm-hmm.
latte, we don't fill it all the way to the top. We fill it like um, it's like an inch or two with a cup that doesn't have ice. I guess. So here, I'm about to show. You guys can't see it, but I'm gonna show Nia. So this one right here, we fill it to right here with ice, and then
Okay, which
yeah, and
makes
then the milk
sense.
goes all the way to the top.
Yep. So basically, yeah, it's more than halfway. It's
Mm-hmm.
about a quarter empty with ice. But I feel like that's typical for any like drink spot you go to, like if you're getting bubble tea, if you're getting
Yeah.
lemonade, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be like it's quality control at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And when customers be like, "Can I get no ice?" or "Can I get what's the word?"
Oh, light
or like
ice.
light ice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They be upset because they cup don't be full. I'm like, "Well, you just told me no ice, but like that's not going to stop how
Give you
much drink
more.
you actually getting."
Yeah. Yep.
And
That's
they be like, "What? Well, I'm paying for it." I said, and that's exactly what you're paying for with the ice inside. So what are we chatting about?"
Yep, exactly. Um, we actually had that conversation a couple of months ago with my coffee shop when someone says like no ice and they want something like filled to the top. We don't fill it all the way to the top. We fill it where like it would have been if there was ice
Yeah.
and stuff. And then they get upset. Like there's this guy, he literally ordered two large cold brews with no ice. That's a 20-ounce cup,
Mm-hmm.
our largest. And I'm like, dude, actually, fuck you because you're trying to steal all of our cold brew. Like, that's not cheap at all. And so
So,
I'm not filling that all the way to the top for you. I'm not.
because I was gonna say, why don't you put it in the smaller cup?
Yeah.
Like, so think about like how, like, so say the maybe the middle cup, I guess, fill that all the way up, because if you think about it, that's really how much they're getting
Yeah.
if they were to have it in the largest cup.
So true. I'm about to start doing.
Like, no, bro. Like and I, it's so interesting because I be like, I'm so team protect the small businesses. Like truly I am. And so it's just like, if you're not gonna walk into the bubble tea spot and complain because you said no ice, like
Mm-hmm.
please don't do that here. Don't do that at the coffee shop. Just respect what they got going on. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's quality
Exactly.
control. And if you don't like
Exactly.
it, A, find yourself a new spot, or B, go ahead and start making your own iced coffees at home so you control how much ice going in your cup.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You want to be
Another
cracked out on the coffee? Go right ahead.
Exactly. Another thing I hate is when I'm making drinks and people are standing so fucking close to my nostrils and they're just staring at me while
Oh
I'm
yeah.
making drinks, waiting for their drink. And I'm
I
like,
was like, bro, mind your business.
huh?
I was like, bro, mind your business.
No, for
Why are you
real.
all up
And
in
I'm
my
like, you
space?
staring at me is not going to make your drink come out faster. Like, it's not.
It's actually gonna slow it down because now I'm under
Yep.
pressure.
Yep. Actually, I'm about to move your ticket to the back of the line now. You're going to have to wait a
Uh,
little bit
that'd be
longer.
my thing. I think that's so funny that you say that because on Fridays and Saturdays when I'm bartending, like these people, they'll put in 6 drinks at a time, and then the next person will put in 5 drinks at a time because they're
See?
all trying to get, the happy hour drinks. But
Mm-hmm.
here's the problem: is that they all want them at the same fucking time, and I'm like, bro, you know what? A world where I had 8 arms would be absolutely fantastic. Like that would be so great for you guys. But unfortunately, I only have 2. So
Yep.
you are going to allow me to take my time to make your drink and not rush me, and you're going to freaking wait.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not going to
Exactly.
keep coming up to the bar putting your hands up. I'm going to put my shoulders up too. Like, hello, I'm shaking.
Yep. Oh wait, what's that? That saying that Kai Sinatra says. She's like, I put one shoulder up, and I put the other shoulder up, and I drop them because I don't care.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna start using that. That's so real. Literally, bro. Like, I put one up and put the other up, and I drop them.
And I was like,
That
bro,
is
that's so
hilarious.
real.
Because, like, bro, like, you not finna. I don't care. And then it
Yeah.
was so funny because I had cut this man off the other day, and he always be on his motorcycle. He just be scaring me, bro. Like, I just feel like he's just a drunk, but like he just be tripping. So I said, okay, like this is gonna be your last drink. I'm not charging you for any more. He said, what the heck? Like, why aren't you taking my money? Like, I spend money here, and I'm like, bro, it's not about the money, dog. I said, at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day, right now, it's about your well being. And so the only reason why I served him two more drinks was because um there was this lady, they're about to like go see somebody in the hospital.
Mm.
And so she was like, yeah, like we're going together, so I'm gonna take him. I said, yeah, like he can't drive. He has a motorcycle. He don't even have no car, so it just makes it even crazier.
Yeah.
Girl, when he left, he got his ass on that damn motorcycle. And I was so annoyed. And I just be
Bro.
like, no, like why do y'all like to play with your life?
For real.
Why do you like to play with your life?
Because people don't got
Why do you
common
like to play with
sense.
your life? They don't. They don't have any common sense. Like it's just it's just the principle.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like common sense, it just cannot be taught. You either
No.
have it or you don't. Like
Yep. Yep.
I don't
I like
know.
truly some people they actually don't use their brain. And it's so mind-blowing to me, but I make sure that all of my friends have common sense.
Got to. I can't be. I'm sorry. I hate to say it like this, but I can't be around no dummy. Like
No,
I'm sorry.
I can't.
I'm already a little airheaded myself, so like, no, I'm not about to be around no dummy, so we can be dumb and dumber. Like that's I'm not
I'm
doing that.
weak.
I'm just being honest. I'm not saying I don't have common sense, but we sometimes we do have blonde moments, and I think
For
all of us can
sure.
have that. But it's my blonde moment, and then you gonna start thinking that your uncommon sense ties into my blonde moments, and we are not the same.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Nope.
no,
Nope. Not at all. And
we are not the same.
I just feel like a common sense thing is, say, for instance, like when you're going out with some friends or something, y'all all hanging out, or maybe it's just two people. It's you and another girlfriend, and y'all hanging out, and one of the girls literally tries to leave you that night with a man,
Mm-mm.
for a man. That's not common sense. Like you're just
No,
being a bad friend. You're not thinking. Like you're you're just thinking about your sexual like pleasures that's only going to last
just
for like
moving through with lust.
2 minutes
Mm.
and stuff, and now you just put your friend in an unsafe situation. She's alone, she doesn't even know, like she's by herself in a whole new environment and stuff. Like that is not having common sense.
I remember, bro. That's so crazy. No, because I remember going to Canada with a group of girls. One of the girls that I was with, she ended up leaving with this man, and I was like, "Is this girl dumb? Like, what the hell?" But I just be so shook when you be hearing these stories.
Yeah.
Like I just be like, not
Yeah.
only are you're putting yourself in danger, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not teachable. Like I just feel like
They're
maybe
not
also
thinking
too
at
it's a
all.
value thing. Yeah, there's just no thought. There's no how like I feel like every thought kind of has to pass the good side and the bad side. Like it kind of
Mhm.
has to like kind of toss between the two,
Yeah, you
the
got to think of the pros
shoulders.
and cons with the decisions that you
Yeah.
make.
Yeah, and I feel like people that don't have common sense, they don't have that. It's a lack of balance that they
Yeah.
have. You know what I'm saying? And then it's such airheadedness because it's like once you kind of check somebody on it or you bring it up to them, they be like, wait, what? Oh my gosh. Like, or they'll try to argue with you. And you're like,
Yep. Yep. Truly. I think people that stays in a toxic relationship don't have common sense.
I agree 100%.
You
I
know,
agree 100%.
um, I just it's just like, wow, you don't even see um, that you can do so much better, or that you don't even see that you can actually live life without this person, or you don't see that this person is actually beneath you.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to think of how to like the common sense of it all because it's like you would think you you cared about yourself so much to want to leave these things. But it's like you're loving something outside of yourself more to keep you stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And the common sense there for me, I don't understand that one.
I don't
I
understand
don't
it
think I ever
either.
will. Cause one thing about me, I'ma leave. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's gonna be a job, person, place, thing. I don't care. I'ma leave.
Exactly.
I'ma leave every time. I'ma leave every time.
Yep. If
So
I don't feel
yeah.
appreciated or I don't feel like, yeah, like it has like nothing to help or benefit me at all, like I'm going to leave. And I'm going to do an Irish goodbye too at that.
No, for real. I just learned
Like,
for real what Irish goodbye is.
I love me an Irish goodbye. I will
I be
truly
doing
do
that.
that. I really don't care. What was it? We were talking about something with friends and stuff, like if they do you wrong. And I told you, like, as a Virgo, I was like, we'll just still have that, like, continue the conversation, act like everything is fine and stuff. But we'll be a little like quiet, but we'll just let them speak, and then after that, they'll never see us again.
Yep.
I forgot what the conversation was with that,
I know. I remember you saying that. I'm trying to remember
but I felt
what.
like, yeah, it had to relate to
Um.
like common sense or something. But I don't know. But that's just like, that's me when I feel like I'm talking to someone and I'm just thinking like, bro, this person has no common sense, or like they're just really not, you can tell they really just don't be thinking and using their brain. I'm already like planning my escape on
It be
never
like
seeing this person again. And
it's
they
so
think,
funny.
and they're probably thinking like we about to have this whole future together. No.
No. It's hilarious because yeah, like they literally sit in there unpacking to you and like explaining these things to you, and it's just like epiphany after epiphany. You're like, oh my gosh, oh my
Mhm.
gosh, this is crazy. Like I'm really truly seeing that you are like Scarecrow, ain't got no brain. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I remember I was having this conversation with this one person, and they telling me how somebody that we used to work with. I worked a lot of jobs, so nobody gonna know what this is. But but they talking telling me how they hate the manager. They hate her so bad, and I was just like, I don't think you hate her. I said I think she just brings a slight annoyance. She was like, no, I just don't. I don't care about her. Like I just don't care. Like she's not even like a thought in my brain. Like I just don't care. And I was like, well, you care because you hate her. So like that's you. I was like, you have some type of feeling passion towards her because you hate her.
Yeah.
You don't
That is a
not
feeling.
care. Like, and so it got kind of silent, and then she talking about you thought you ate that one because I did.
You did. She got upset with you.
And, bro, and that's where the common sense was just not there in the room. It was not there, like.
Or just
Cause you
like,
trying to explain something to me, thinking that I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna agree with you. No, bro, it don't make sense.
no. No. Or also another thing too as well, I feel like in the black household, or just even in my household, my mom, like when we were younger, if we did something, like say she told us to do something and we didn't do it properly or something, she would be like, act like you got some common sense.
Yeah,
Bro, that used to get me and my brother.
get me.
Like when she would say it like that, bro,
I'm
that
like,
used
so
to
what
hurt
you calling
us.
us dumb?
Yeah.
That's so real, bro. I swear to you.
That was her
In
saying. She like,
my
act like you got some
head, every
common
time.
sense.
I swear, every time my mom or my grandma said to me, I'd be in my head like, "What? So you think I'm dumb?"
No, for real. I'm like, I'm not dumb. But you know what? That definitely like made us, especially made a lot of like just black people, where we're just be on our
Yes.
stuff and we really be handling our
Yeah.
business, because that's how we be thinking about others now too. We be like, damn, like these
Yep. You
people
don't
have
want to
no
get
common
lacking.
sense.
Yep. Never want to get caught lacking common sense.
Mm-mm.
Never
Like
that.
time management, um, being dressed for the occasion for something, like dress like Not like, being dressed all nice all the time, but just like dressed, um, what's the word? Dressed presentable,
Yeah, put
you
together.
know? And holding a conversation, like things like that. That's just all like well rounded of having common sense or
Yeah,
something like that, I guess. And
it is.
I feel like those are the things of having common sense. Like, you understand your time management, where to be somewhere on time and stuff like that. Not when it comes to like a meeting or a business situation, and then being presentable and stuff, especially like, say, for instance, um, I'm going to church. I'm not going to go and wear sweatpants to church. Act like you got
Yeah,
common sense. You're going to church. Wear something presentable, type of
yeah.
thing. You know? So it's like those little things of like pulling yourself up and like being presentable, not for others, but at least like for yourself too.
For yourself, I think it's just human decency. To be honest with you, that's common
Human
sense.
decency, yes.
Human decency is common sense. In a nutshell,
So
like
true.
I just
You
feel
know,
like if you lack the human, like, qualities, I just feel like you ain't got no common sense.
no, not at all. Also, speaking of sweatpants or just sweatsuits, you know who Nara Smith is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she did like an interview or something like that. And this is crazy. She was saying that she has zero sweatsuits, like no sweatpants or sweatshirts out on her closet because it helps her not ever wear sweats, even when she's not feeling her best. So it helps her always to look presentable. And I was like,
That's good. That's actually kind of really good.
yeah, like that's really good. But also, I love my sweatsuits.
I love sweats.
I love a good sweatsuit. I think you can also make that look presentable in some way and still a
I
little bit
agree. The
fashionable.
layers, especially
But
in
I do
winter.
like her point of like,
Yeah.
if that helps her, stay like that.
But also too, she's a model. So
Yeah.
that I understand it. But dang, yeah, like imagine her and her man's being in New York in a sweatsuit with a really cute oversized trench coat. Like, come
Right?
on, layering that up.
But she's
But
also
also
like
a velour suit too.
she's like a trade wife or whatever they're called. So I don't think those type of wives ever wear sweats.
Mm.
Like I don't think I've ever seen that type of mother.
I could see her wearing it though,
I
and
could
it'd
see
be
her
so
wearing
cute
it
with
too,
her
and
and
she
her
would eat
babies.
down.
Yeah, she would.
I
Yes,
feel
she
like the only
would.
time she would wear one is because her stylist made her wear it.
Then then you'll be like, so it's time to put you in a sweatsuit, but make it look presentable.
Yep.
Like,
It's literally because it's for a job. Her stylist made her wear that for like some type of event or something. Or just her walking down the street in the city.
I definitely can see that. That's why I said I just get New York. I can only see them doing it in New York though.
Yep. With the New York cap
I just
and
so
some black
yeah, the New
shades.
York cap. Oh my gosh, here in the bob.
Yep. Hair in a bob, the trench coat, maybe some black loafers and or some tennis shoes type of thing.
I see a red lip with the dark cherry lip liner.
Ooh, a red lip, okay.
I don't know why I see it, but I do see
Interesting.
it.
Okay, I was seeing a brown liner with gloss. Or just a regular
Nah,
light pink gloss. That's it. Like it would be like
nah.
a no makeup look.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a no makeup look, but the lip is gonna be there.
Interesting.
Like it's not gonna be full glam, but the lip is
But
going
the
to
lip
be
is,
kind of
yeah.
the pop of the face, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And it goes with the outfit. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, I
yeah.
love me a sweatsuit. I
I
could wear
miss
those
velour. I
all
need to
day,
get me
every
a
day.
velour suit again.
Yeah, we're not allowed to wear sweats at work, and it kills me.
What about velour? I like the velour suits though. I feel like they're not sweatsuits, but it's like in the same
Velour?
category. Yeah.
I don't think I know what that is.
Like,
I'm about to search it up.
dang. Yeah, I don't know how to explain the material. I just know it's really soft.
Velour. Let's see what that is. If my phone wants to work. Velour sweatsuits. Oh, kind of like the Juicy Couture ones.
Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
Those are cute. I was thinking more of like um more baggy.
Right, the cotton ones. But I was saying, what
Yeah.
about? I was saying, what about the velour ones though? Because I love like there's they're
Oh,
like
for
in the same
work.
family, but like
I
it's
think
not.
that should be fine. Yeah, because if it's like color coded like that and stuff and it looked intentional, I think that would be fine. If it's not, that would be sad. But I don't know.
And I
I would
don't know
love to have a
why,
sweatsuit like that.
but I
A
feel
nice,
like
cute light
velour
pink.
sweats. Yes, bro. Pink, blue, purple, and black. Need
Ooh, a
those.
purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
That's the
Mhm.
only time you'll see me in purple because I
I
would
swear,
never
I'm
wear
not a big
purple.
purple person, but I feel like a purple velour suit.
That will eat
Yeah,
down.
bad. Like what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to get me some of those. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where any of my velour suits are. They got lost in the sauce. So sad. But
Yeah. Bro,
yeah.
bro, there's like people in my hallway just making so much freaking noise.
I just heard
And
them
it
for
just
the
makes
first
me
time.
like, huh?
I said I just heard them for the first time.
Yeah, this is their second time doing this while we've been filming you guys. And this is just another reason why like I cannot wait to move. Like I'm so excited just for a new transition and just a new apartment building and stuff like cuz it's making me go crazy.
Yes.
And also just not to be on the first floor.
It's
I'm
all
done.
gonna be
I'm
in
done,
divine
guys. I'm done.
time. It's all gonna be in divine time. Going back to time.
Divine timing, exactly.
You know?
But God heard my cry. He heard my prayers. He heard my answers and stuff. And now He's planting that seed and letting it grow. So when that time happens, it'll be the perfect time
And boom, you're already there.
and in the perfect place,
Yeah. And
you
boom,
know.
you're already
But
there.
okay, I don't know about you, but I feel like the tea getting a little cold.
The tea is getting a little cold. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you
Yes,
guys
happy
eat so much
Thanksgiving.
damn food tomorrow. Um, and yeah, we will see you guys next week on Chatting the Tea.
Chatting the tea.
All
Bye.
right, bye bye.